What's going on, everybody out there? This is Jakejames Lugo, senior editor here at thecoalition.com. I'm back again with a brand new unboxing and impressions video for you guys here on the channel and on the website. We're going to be looking at the Lexip 3D mouse, the 3D Pro mouse here on the Coalition's unboxing and impression series. So, funny story about this. Now, Lexip had hit us up recently about their new mouse that was coming out. They have a gaming branded mouse that actually just finished, or was about to finish their Kickstarter, and they shattered their goal. So I hit them up and told them, hey, let us take a look at the actual mouse. We'll be able to actually talk about it, see what it's all about. So that particular mouse isn't done yet because they still have like a few days left with their Kickstarter goal, even though they've already shattered it. But they decided to send us this mouse here, 3D Pro mouse. That's very similar to the one that's coming out. So I figured, you know what, why not let's take a look at it, see what it has to offer, unbox it, use it, give us, give us some little impressions of the actual mouse that Lexip is developing. So anyway, this isn't the gaming branded specific mouse. This is the 3D Pro one, which again, it has very similar functions and very similar technology built into it than the one that's coming out. But this is the one that's right before it. I guess you could say it's the in-between iteration between their old mouse and the new one that's going to eventually come out. So let's take a look at this here. Okay, it has open on the sides. So the Lexip Pro 3D, or the Lexip 3D Pro, this actually has a magnet here that's on the side. There we go. Let's actually open this up right there. We go. And there's the mouse right there. So looks pretty cool, looks interesting, very basic as far as like the design is concerned. Again, compared to some of the other mice that we've looked at here on the channel, this one isn't too crazy, but it's got a lot of good stuff built into it. So what exactly am I talking about? Well, as I try to unbox this or try to open it up, basically this mouse has two analog sticks built onto the side, one on the side and actually the one that's right below it on the pivot, I guess you could say. Let's move this to the side here, get rid of this plastic. And let's take a look at the mouse itself. So look how cool this looks. Again, it's very sleek, again, very basic design, except with the actual analog stick, which is right here. Feels very good just from messing around with it, just to give you guys an idea here on the camera. Again, it's a little hard to see, with the focus and everything, but you can see that one analog stick right there. And then there's another one that's actually on it as I move around this here. Again, it's a little tough to see it on the camera, but I'm actually moving it around like that. But anyway, it has those two joysticks or two analog sticks built onto there. So, for example, if you're playing like an FPS game, if you're playing any sort of game that uses like a camera, like a third-person shooter or an action game, you'll be able to manipulate it by actually moving around like this, as well as also using the other joystick here to move around as you're moving, playing the game and just controlling your character and stuff. Now, I could already tell you right now, this feels very smooth, feels very comfortable as far as like, holding it, moving around, actually using it, which we're going to do that in just a bit, actually, try to actually boot up a game and actually play around with it. Something basic, nothing too crazy. But messing around with the buttons here, seeing how they feel, seeing how the scroll wheel feels pretty good. You have your couple extra buttons here on the side, kind of like some of the other mice we've looked at, but obviously some people might want to use this for macros in their games or just forward and backwards whenever they're manipulating stuff on their PC. You also have this extra button here on top of the extra functionality with the scroll button, again, as you're moving up and down web pages and stuff. And I'm pretty sure you could also program the extra joystick or just the analog sticks here and on the actual pivot itself of the mouse in order to do different things. Again, I'm like moving here. This might be better off to show you guys. As you can see here, while you're using the mouse on the ground and moving around like that, you could also use your hand to kind of like pivot around and use that second joystick there. So overall, pretty sleek design. I think it looks pretty good. Let's put this over here. Stay on brand, of course. But it looks pretty good. Now, one of the other things we should note, take a look at it real quickly, the USB connection has that kind of like, I guess you could say that ropey slash lace feel to it, or lace type of material with it. Not, the basic rubber cord that you would find with a lot of other gaming mice. I almost said mouse as plural, I meant mice as plural. But still, feels very good, feels very durable, feels like it's well designed. You have the Velcro here, obviously if you want to store it, and you want to be able to, extend the amount of cord for it. I'm actually just gonna completely pull it all completely out, just so we can get an idea of like how far this could actually extend. So there we go. And it's pretty long. From what I could tell, it's very long overall. Again, just constantly just moving around just to show you guys. So I think this is pretty cool. Again, much like the other mice, I like this type of design for the cord. I think that it's very durable, you know, especially, again, if you're traveling a lot, if you're going to be using this extensively, especially over a long period of time, I think like having this type of design for the cord and also having this little Velcro thing on the side for when you want to store it, I think it's super, super helpful, you know, and more companies need to do something like this. So overall, pretty well-designed mouse from Lexip. I'm really digging it, but we're obviously going to mess around and see how it actually feels when we're using it on a PC. So there's the unboxing portion of the video of the Lexip 3D mouse. You see, you can see there. You guys can't really see the package too well. But either way, that's one part of the video. So we're going to do a quick cut here. We're actually going to use it. So don't go anywhere. We're going to quick cut right about now. So here we go. We're actually going to use the Lexip mouse here on my computer. This is my laptop that I use to make content for you guys here on the Koalition YouTube channel and the website. And I'm actually using the Lexip 3D mouse, 3D Pro mouse here now, just to run you guys through a few things here. This is the program that's used to customize the different functions and different abilities of the mouse itself. So like, for example, if you're playing a specific game or if you're just using it for everyday use or 3D editing of the sort, you could program a bunch of different functions on the different parts of the mouse. So like if you scroll over each different part, it kind of highlights, you know, what the different buttons would actually do. You could, what is it? For example, the side buttons, which would be right here on the side of the mouse next to the joystick. You could use those to set, for example, like if you want to go forward or backward in a web page, or if you want to do anything else. You could also set the functionality of the joystick itself. So for example, I could actually choose any one of these different things here. Again, you could choose any sort of functionality that any mouse could pretty much do. You know, very similar to some of the other gaming mouse softwares, you know, that come with their respective mice. You could do the same thing here with the Lexip one. And obviously you could control and tinker with some of the settings on the axis as well, you know, specifically this thing here, this particular joystick, this axis. And then also you get a little bit more advanced, you know, for example, if you have one of the mice that had an LED light in it, which this one specifically doesn't, only has the one little light here with this bud, but other mice have different lights that are, you know, connected to the actual hardware, and you could customize the different colors and different stuff that they do. So anyway, that's just a basic overview of the mouse itself and some of its functionality. But either way, let's actually use it in a game now. This is a web version of Wolfenstein 3D. Again, this is something very basic, but keep in mind you'll want to be able to use this mouse with like a Steam game, an FPS, or a third-person shooter, or anything of the sort. But just for the sake of this video, just to show easy functionality and just, you know, ease of use and stuff, let's actually use it like this. Let's use mouse enabled. Let me hit select. There we go. Oh, whoops, whoops, back up. Let me go to the back really quickly. Mouse enable, okay, customize controls. Okay, so yeah, so run and all this different stuff. Just again, just basic stuff, you know, for Wolfenstein. Let's go to new game, and then just again, just dive right into this. Let's go just level 1 again. This is just different stuff to use. So again, I'm using the mouse, trying to just mess around first without actually. Okay, there we go, the arrow keys, because normally it's WASD when you're doing different stuff, but it's a little bit more different here. So again, this is very basic, and it's a super basic FPS, but just for the sake of just using it and showing that the functionality of the mouse, again, I'm using it, everything seems pretty cool, everything seems pretty dope. Should be able to, oh wait, I forgot, Wolfenstein doesn't have reloading, so can't go through there. I'm trying to find some enemies at least that we could kill before we end the demo, but again, this is just very basic, you know, not planned whatsoever. There we go, and then we got all this stuff here. Where's the enemies? This is what I'm trying to figure out. I want to shoot somebody. That's why we got this mouse in the first place. I want to be able to go in here and just smack people up is all I'm saying. But anyway, here we go, got some more stuff. And on the side, nope. Man. Right when you want enemies, you can never find them. When you don't want enemies, they start appearing all over the place. But either way, again, very basic FPS, very simple stuff. Again, I can't remember. It's been years since I played Wolfenstein. What is it? Wolfenstein 3D. It's been many years at this point. And I don't think any of those open, right? Yeah, none of those open. So I've got to be in one of these doors, man. I've got to be one of these doors, son. Okay, so there goes that guy. Now we got to go through this door. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting someplace. Nope, nothing here. Nothing here. All this different stuff. Again, Wolfenstein. Just going through it. So anyway, okay, here we go. Just again, stuff that's, there we go. We got that. So we're all good. Anyway, you guys get the main idea of the Lexip 3D mouse, 3D Pro, I should say, which is pretty cool. Let's actually go kind of end that there. But as you guys can see, anyway, this is the mouse. Again, just showing you guys one more time. Works pretty good, feels pretty good. Now, obviously, I didn't really get to use the functionality here, but as you guys can see here, I'm actually controlling the different functionalities with the scrolling on the web page, which I'm accidentally making it bigger, which is funny. But let me actually make it smaller here. So that way we can actually see the game again, Wolfenstein. But I'm able to scroll down, up and down, just using the side of the mouse here on a normal web page. And all this different type of stuff. So that's pretty cool overall, that's pretty good. Again, it feels comfortable, it's pretty, it feels smooth as far as when I'm controlling the game. Now, obviously I didn't get to use the second joystick functionality here, it's a little tough to do so, and I don't have an FPS game at the moment to really mess around with that, but as you guys can see that there, and what you saw in the, was it the program here for the Lexip mouse, you're able to customize all that different stuff. Again, just whatever function is what you might need, you know, at the moment. Again, if you're playing like an MMO, if you're playing, what is it, something kind of like, you know, League of Legends or Dota 2 or StarCraft, you could set all your different functionality here in whatever keys of which you want to actually customize it with, you know, based on your keyboard and on the gaming mouse itself or the Lexip mouse itself. So either way, that's going to be my thoughts on the Lexip 3D Pro. I thought it was a pretty cool mouse. I think it's pretty interesting overall. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this unboxing and impressions video. Again, leave me any sort of thoughts that you guys in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the Koalition's YouTube channel for all our videos related to gaming, podcasts, interviews, you know, exclusives that we have here on the channel, as well as the website, and any other cool stuff that you guys will definitely be interested in. Again, we've been posting up a lot of new content that you guys should definitely check out as it goes up. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying everything, and we will talk to all of you again very soon. Peace out. Stay epic, everybody.